Hi guys, it's Audrey. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are building a fake summer camp in Oasis Springs. Now I apologize if this video slightly clickbaited you. I unfortunately do not have early access to Adventure Awaits, so I will not have it until Thursday, just like the rest of you guys. So I have no idea if this lot will be able to function as a summer camp once I do have access to the pack, but I will definitely check that out once we get access to it. I mostly just want to make these little cabins and like a main dining, like entry dining area, and then an outdoor recreational area. Now I had a couple different camp inspirations for this that I went to as a child. They were all actually Girl Scout camps, but I had one camp that had a pool, and then one camp that was on a lake that I used as inspiration. Unfortunately, we don't have the open water lot yet, so this one had the pool. The pool and the dining hall for this one were mostly inspired by one camp, and then the cabins were inspired by another. But I did use Outdoor Retreat, Horse Ranch, and Base Game only, I believe. I'll have to double check when I upload it, but I will have this uploaded on the gallery today as well. So I knew I wanted 4 cabins, a center pool, and then that main area, and there'd be a little outdoor activity area back behind the cabins. I ended up actually making them smaller and moving them closer to the front of the lot, so we have more space for the outdoor activities. Now, like I said, I do not yet have early access to this pack, so I am hoping that I'll actually be able to do a pack reaction, which I know I wasn't able to do for fairies, but my thought is for this one I won't do a completely. I usually try and do a more like review type video, and the easiest way for me to do a video without having early access would be to actually just do a like first look, first playthrough kind of video, where you guys basically get to see the first time that I open the video. Now here I'm working on a bathroom, and I end up actually just deleting it and using the Horse Ranch outdoor bathroom, because I was looking at different stalls here and realized I didn't like any of them. So I ended up going with the Horse Ranch big stall bathroom. So your Sims will most likely get an ailment if they use this bathroom, but that's the case with literally any bathroom in the Sims 4 anymore after the Enchanted Miniature pack came out. So that's always so much fun, but it is what it is. So this one I kind of had an idea for a layout, what I wanted to do. I wanted to have a little front entryway office, a little bathroom, and then a kind of big kitchen and a kind of like dining hall area. So I used the Horse Ranch, I just tried to use a lot of Horse Ranch and Base Game and Outdoor Retreat when possible. I did end up, I believe I found like a nice Horse Ranch bench to put in that front entryway. And then this bathroom, I wanted to be available both from the front office and the dining area. So we did that, and then I think I do end up using, the high school year stall toilet. So there is high school use in this as well, but the only thing that I use from high school years is that toilet, I believe. So if you don't have high school years, don't worry about it. You'll just have to replace those toilets in the front. Now, Horse Ranch is the primary pack that I used for pretty much everything. Like, I used the Horse Ranch beds, I used the Horse Ranch tables, I used Horse Ranch, I think I ended up using Outdoor Retreat chairs here, but almost everything in this build is Horse Ranch, Outdoor Retreat, or Base Game, and Horse Ranch being the primary one there. And this is when I realized I haven't even turned moved objects on yet. Oh, and I do end up using Dine Out for just these little kitchen areas. It'll be super easy to go in with that rest of that base game countertop and swap it out for a regular kitchen if you don't have Dine Out. Now, I ended up putting a bunch of trash cans over here because I didn't really know what to do with them. And I don't think I even have an outdoor trash can. So that is something you guys will want to probably add if you download this. And then here I'm trying to find similar wood tones for the bunk beds so that it looks like they all have different covers, but the same actual bunk bed. And they don't have sets of 4s, they only have sets of 3s, which is kind of annoying, but we figured it out in the end. And then, oh, I do use a little bit of Growing Together just for these little clutter items by the doors. And then here I'm just making everything a little bit smaller and realizing that it makes my lot actually a little bit better sized. I'm just going through trying to put different luggage into each one, so it looks like there are different kids in each cabin. And then I play with the idea of the werewolves and I play with the idea of a lot of different bunk beds, but I think I end up just using the horse ranch one in a lighter wood swatch. Maybe even a darker one, I don't remember. The lighter wood swatch in this dorm, and it does kind of look like a girls' dorm or cabin for this one, but that's just because all of the bedding swatches with the lighter wood is very pink. And then I think this next one, I think I'm doing the counselor's cabin first. So initially I play with the idea of the Strangerville beds, but I realized that I want it to be limited on packs so that you guys can actually play with this. And then I remember that I haven't put any windows in. And then there aren't many windows in these cabins. I did just some front ones and in the back because we do have those bunk beds and we don't want to mess with the windows in the bunk beds. And then this one I end up using the same swatches as that first cabin we built. And then here I realized there are other bed styles than the ones we have been using. And then I initially tried to put some horse ranch lighting in, and I don't like it, so I end up just leaving it with the just single overhead lights. And then I really didn't like the way I did the chest, so I ended up putting in a couple different ones as well. And I think I do end up adding a little bit of clutter on top of that one, and then I don't think I clutter any of the rest of them. Then I do add a desk with, I don't believe I put a computer in the counselor's cabin, but I figured they might want a desk for, I don't know, whatever counselor duties they have. And then I would start working on the pool area. Oh, I think I do leave that wood stone flooring, which is technically from a stuff pack, but not a stuff pack, a kit, but any wood flooring would work for that. And then I end up putting oh my goodness, I am struggling to place that. But I end up putting a get together diving board because that is what they had in the pack, but that can easily be replaced if you get the Adventure Weights pack and place the new diving board there, and otherwise you just won't have something there, unfortunately. And then I changed my mind on this fence so many times. I think I ended up going with a horse ranch fence, like a paddock fencing, I think it's called. And then trying to find a gate that kind of matches it, which took me kind of a long time actually. And then that is what we ended up having for the pool area. And then I added in a little outdoor retreat fireplace and little log seating around it. So that is like the campfire area for the nighttime, and then I ended up also adding a little horseshoe area because I needed something to fill in the space. And then I remembered to landscape this, so I ended up just putting a little bit of dirt underneath all of our little places where our cabins hit the ground, just to kind of make it look like it was actually there instead of just plopped down. And then I also add some dirt around the little bathroom area, and I believe I do like fully dirtify the little horseshoe area so it looks like it's been used. And then of course the rest of the cabins, and I also put some dirt just around the main lodge area. And then I do end up, I believe, using some gravel to blend in the stone for the, oh no, first I'm doing a little pathway out to the swimming pool, and I just do like a sand color and then dirt, and then I kind of pat some dirt on top of it, so it does look like a worn path, but not like it was kind of placed there. And then some gravel to kind of blend the stone into the surrounding. And then I remember that I didn't put any windows in the front lodge, so I ended up doing that, and I just kind of pop some in there. And then I add some trees in. These trees that I'm adding from Outdoor Retreat have a visual glitch where they keep going 2D, but we'll at points it's fine. Now I am going to take this time to tell you guys that only like 5% of you guys that watch my videos are subscribed, so please subscribe, support the channel. It means a whole lot to me to know that you like this and you want to see more of me. Here I'm just doing a little planter box, putting in some dirt underneath it, and then I end up filling it in with some more flowers. And then the rest of the landscaping I do is just some flowers around the trees to kind of make them look like they actually are there instead of just dropped in. This one tree is quite large, so I end up having to put a lot of stuff around it, and then I also use a little bit of that dirt, and I do try and just throw a little bit more in around the campfire because it is just a kind of naked corner over here. And then I just try and throw some dirt underneath them, and I believe that is right about our video. I'm going to wrap this up as I do the roofing, and I want to thank you guys so much for watching this, and I will see you guys all tomorrow with my new Very Veggie Legacy Challenge, and then again on Wednesday for our Let's Play, and then Friday with hopefully the new pack reaction. And with that, I have about 20 seconds left to keep talking, so I will see you guys all later. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Alright, bye.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.